American politicians be like?
Yo, can I have some water, man? I'm legit dying of thirst.
Well, this sure is a terrible tragedy.
Well, but it's preventable if I can just have some water.
I'm gonna give you something that'll help you in this dire situation.
Thank fucking God. You're a lifesaver, brother.
My thoughts and prayers.
Thoughts and prayers?
I am sending my thoughts and my prayers to you at this horrible time.
Okay, sick, but not what I need.
Pardon me, sir. I'm sending my thoughts and prayers to you and your family during this horrible time.
Just give me some fucking water. I'm dying.
No, but this is 100% facts. Actually, the other day I was watching a podcast that was completely unrelated to politics. They were just talking about the American dating market and statistics and how things like the economy impacts people having children and when they have children and stuff like that. And one of the points that was brought up is how you need a two-person income because of medical expenses. And they were having this podcast in London, and all the people from London were like, no, that is an American problem. We do not have to deal with that here. They basically just started roasting the American healthcare system. But, again, this really is how other countries view us. And that's one of the biggest reasons as well that, the facade and the smokescreen of America being number one and the big bad giant on the world stage. Well, yeah, sure, militarily especially. But the rest of the world, by and large, views us as a joke, especially after this Donald Trump presidency. And now we elected, Joe Biden, and all he can ever do is just.
Hey, do not politicize this tragedy, sir.
Politicized? I don't even vote.
I cannot take water away from Americans who use their water correctly.
My kids, they're dying of thirst. They need water.
Well, God works in mysterious ways.
We didn't do anything wrong, bro. A crazy man stole all the water.
Well, that's what happens when people are gay.
Really? Come on, man. A little bit of water. I just need a bit of water for my kids. They're dying of thirst.
Thoughts and prayers.
My kids are dying of thirst as well.
Hey, thoughts and prayers, okay?
I mean, look at what politicians are doing now with inflation, for example. They're using it as an excuse to not do any more government spending. They're saying that, especially Republicans, but a lot of centrist Democrats as well, whether they're in office or they're just media figures. They're saying things like, well, government spending really led to this. But then they don't want to put all the emphasis on the fact that, well, the entire planet's going through inflation right now because of the supply chain crisis due to the COVID-19 pandemic. But not only that, but, which is also a uniquely American problem, our inflation here is worse because corporations here have the legal rights to make it worse. They can just price gouge us, just as this video is showing with water. It doesn't really matter what it is. American corporations are going to price gouge the public because they legally can due to all the corporate money within the system.
Can't you at least just spend some money to stop this from happening again?
I've got no money left, just thoughts and prayers.
What happened to the money?
Ain't no money left, boy. It's in the Ukraine. It's in the Ukraine. I got thoughts and prayers only. That's it. That's it, boy. Man yourself up.
Are you just going to stand by and watch my tiny little 10-year-old kids just thirst to death?
Boy, you're out of line, boy. You're out of line, boy. You're all Democrats.
My wife's just gone into labor. I'd really love some thoughts and prayers, man.
Well, I got none of that, but you have some water here, boy. Good luck.
I mean, we've been going through decades of mass shootings, and then the two most horrific ones most recently in Buffalo and Uvalde, Texas. Even after all of that, the Senate came to a historic agreement, which they kind of tried to say, but they know the public wouldn't really going to be on board with that. But they came to this big agreement where they couldn't even get the age limit for purchasing semi-automatic rifles raised to 21. Well, instead, they have expanded background checks for people between the ages of 18 and 21. But no, we don't want to cut out those gun sales because, you see, those 3 years can make a huge amount of difference, especially for people who go to gun shows. A friend of mine, actually, who I've worked with for many years, he could have bought a bazooka at one of the gun shows that he went to. I mean, what do regular people need these types of weapons for? What do regular people need all these access for? People who have mental health issues who, we don't want to do a universal background check because, keep the gun sales flowing. It doesn't matter what it is. The wildfires exploding all over the Southwest, wildfires happening in Alaska, it doesn't matter. No, keep the oil going. Keep those subsidies pumping to the companies. And keep the oil markets dominated by the United States. That's all that matters. No. All that matters is those corporate dollars continuing to fund your pockets. That's all that matters to these people, which is why we have to vote them out and replace them with people who take dollars from us.